Hello everybody and welcome back to Carebotz. As always, I am Dor, and today we're going to go ahead and fight this guy in this big room right here, right? And I know I need to go ahead and take care of that, but for right now we're going to go this way, right? There is a couple of little green dudes we need to take out. We have a little energy sucker as well, so if we can take care of these guys before we have to do anything with the big guy, that would be beneficial to us because that at least clears this pathway so we don't have to fight anything if we accidentally come this way with the big guy. And we're just about done with them so far. That's the energy sucker guy, so that's that, and that's the last little green guy. So if we continue down that path, ignoring the big guy for a couple more seconds here, we actually have another blueprint thing here. So let's go ahead and open this guy. This guy's going to give us something or other, and hopefully it gives us a blueprint or just a bunch of cash so we can actually buy the upgrades, and it gave us a bunch of cash. Okay, not a big deal. And so we have a thing right here. Here's the checkpoint. Man, I wish I would have found this last episode. That would have been fantastic instead of having to do that whole loop over and over again. We do have a pathway down. I'm going to see. Do we have enough money to buy anything? We have 128 points. That's not enough to do anything, so let's just go down this pathway for right now. We'll double back in a second to fight the big guy. I think this might be a dead end coming up, so we might have to fight him regardless. Okay, and down the hallway here we have another open area. Okay, so no, it's not the big guy or another like dead end, so we'll go this way a little bit. We do have some more blueprints and stuff this direction, so let's just go ahead and try and find some more blueprints and stuff because we really weren't doing a whole lot of damage to the big guy. So I don't know if we're actually able to kill him right now with what we have. We just got a secret ingredient blueprint and a solar flare blueprint. Okay, cool. So we'll see what those are in a second when we get out of this laser room. So we'll go left right here and see what's in this direction, and hopefully we get enough points to go ahead and buy some damage boosters for our weapons, and then hopefully we can go ahead and double back and fight the big guy. This is another big guy. That's a new big guy. I haven't seen him before. He looks like a normal drone though. These guys are trying to repair. Let's go ahead and shoot some rockets. Oh, he's a guy. He is a bad guy because he's shooting rockets at us. Okay, so let's see if we can kill some of these little guys so we don't have so much damage coming back our way. And I want to get out of this little corner that we're in. That would be ideal. And I don't think we hit anybody with any of those shots. Let's go ahead and just fire our machine gun and put ourselves in the corner and hopefully take out the little guys and the repair guys as well. The big guy is shooting a lot of rockets. That's going to be a lot of damage. And it looks like we only have one little repair guy left. Oh, we just put ourselves in the corner. We just put ourselves in the corner. Yep. Okay, so since we died there, we do have enough points to go ahead and buy the tier 2 dummy bullets. That's going to increase our minigun damage again. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we don't have enough points for anything else. So let's just go ahead and see if we can clear out that big guy now. Not the big guy that we struggled with last episode. The big guy we just ran into. One of the upgrades we got was a secret ingredient thing, and we have the tier 2 one is the one we just got, but I didn't realize the push thing actually does damage apparently because these two give you damage boosters to it, so we might actually end up running that thing eventually. But anyways, let's go ahead and try and take out this guy. We're going to go ahead and pump some rockets at him. We do have an upgraded Gatling gun, so we can see how much that's going to do. It's doing 10 damage now. I think it was doing 6. I could be wrong. It's been a second since I've been paying attention to the damage our gun does. I'm going to get out of that corner and let our energy generate and shoot a rocket. And we're going to die again because we're in a really bad spot here. Let's get out of that and just fill the little hallway here with some machine gun fire and try and back up toward the checkpoint so they can follow us that way. So we can kind of cheese the health thing on it and take care of these guys at the same time. Hopefully they follow us up here. There we go. And if I could keep my gun aimed in their general direction, that would be fantastic. That's all of them dealt with. So now we just have one repair guy and one big guy in that room. And we should be able to deal with them relatively easily. There's actually 2 repair guys. I thought I killed one of them. I guess there was 3 of them in this room. Let's go back up here. And, ooh, wow, that just did a lot of damage. Or actually it didn't. It just tore our shields off. I guess we got hit with double rockets there, so that would kind of make sense. Let's try and aggro them. I don't want to get in that corner again. I want to go ahead and kill this guy, but we just keep trading rockets here. He's just like the other guy that we dealt with last episode. He has that big health bar on him. I don't know if we can kill this guy either with what we have right now. Okay, so the little repair guy on him is dead, and I just hit him with a rocket, and it didn't do any damage. So let me hit him with that one again. Actually, that one did 21 damage, but the other one did nothing. I didn't get any damage numbers. So I think we'll just leave these guys alone. There's 2 of them now. We can't really do enough damage to actually do anything to right now. So I think we'll just keep trying to rank up our damage on our weapons here and just double back and try and kill them later. We have a little loot box right here in front of us where the little guy just was. So let's see if we can get into this and take care of these guys. I don't want these guys to shove me back in this main room with this guy. We are gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. No, no, no. So since we just died there, I want to try something really quick. We have this thing on the bottom of the screen, unbuild upgrades. So what I want to try really quick, since we're not using the mines anymore, we only have one upgrade in on this. So it's going to cost us 1,200 grays to go ahead and unlock it or redo it. Oh, you know what? That didn't just do that upgrade. It did all the upgrades. Okay. So with all of the points refunded there, I wasn't expecting it, but we got a couple into our bot chassis here, and then I went ahead and upgraded our minigun a little bit. I didn't put any points back into the rocket launcher. We got 3 upgrades in our boosting engine, and I went all in on the blast projector thingy here and to see how well this is going to do. And then we have, I think, 1 in our repair beam, and then we don't have enough points to do anything else. So hopefully this kind of pans out here. We're going to go the other way with this. We have another little grouping of people right here, so we can go ahead and just see how well this is going to do right off the bat here. And it didn't really do much. It is charging up pretty fast, but it's only doing like 10 damage, so I don't know if this is actually a damage oriented upgrade here. So we might go ahead and just hit the reset button again and just swap our stuff over. Yeah, we're gonna swap our stuff over. That is not a damage upgrade. A damage-oriented upgrade. Okay, so this time around, we went all in on the rockets, and then we just divvied up the rest of those points there. So we'll see how this pans out. I don't know what to do, what else we can do here. So we have tracking missiles now, was one of the upgrades that we couldn't afford. It was like 280 points. So let's go ahead and see if this works out a little bit better. It is kind of doing okay. And we're doing 20 damage per rocket right now. 250 on that main hit. 500 because we got splash damage on 2. And yeah, these tracking rockets are going to come in handy there, so we're not missing as much of them now, so that's going to come in handy. That generator we just opened up a door to our left there, it looks like, and there's a loot crate up here getting guarded by some dudes, it sounds like, at least. No, there's not any dudes here, never mind. Oh, I'm hearing the guys on the other side of that wall, the little cloud guys circling. So that blueprint was the Motion Energy Recycler Tier 3, I think, or Tier 2. And we're going to go ahead and head back toward the big guy, which is backing around, the big guy from last episode, and see if we can actually take him on now with the tracking rockets. And I guess the moment of truth is here, so let's just go ahead and pump some rockets down in here, since they're going to go ahead and track anyways, so we don't actually have to see them. We can just hold down X and keep firing, and it should go ahead and do its job a little bit better now. So we should be good. I just don't want to get too caught in a corner here. And I don't want to be in that corner. We're gonna die. Let's go ahead and get out of this room. Ooh, no. Let's go this way. Yep. And let's go ahead and pump some rockets down. And those are gonna come really, really, really helpful here. Let's take out these 2 guys if we're able to, because they're gonna just catch onto this guy and repair him. I want to actually target the other guys here if we're able to. I want to go back down this hallway and hit that checkpoint so we can actually get our shields and stuff back. Okay, so fully shielded back up here. We should be able to take this guy on again. We have 2 more of the little bot guys, so let's keep pumping some rockets down this direction. And we should be able to go ahead and hopefully target those guys over the big guy, but it is kind of targeting the big guy over the little guys, so that's not super great for us. I kind of want to target the little guys because those guys are going to keep that guy alive and shielded longer than we can do any damage. It's also not targeting the guy. I don't know if I'm supposed to be pressing a button for it to target, because it's not targeting the little guy there. It's targeting the big guy still. Okay, we finally got the little guy dealt with, and he is still kind of not dying a whole lot faster. Oh, we're gonna die because we just got put in a bad spot there. Let's hit that checkpoint again, get our shielding and stuff back. It's going to take us a minute to kill this guy. So we've hit him with like 10 rockets, and he's only about a quarter of the way down. So we're going to have to like really lay into him with rockets here just to take any of his health off. He just keeps getting his shield back. The other guy's in that room. I didn't realize that guy was in the room. And 2 rockets and we're almost dead already, because I don't think we have one of the shielding upgrades that we had previously, because I didn't put the points back into that on accident. My bad. So let's actually try and target the other big guy that's in here, the robot that's giving him shields, so that hopefully we can get rid of him. And he is gonna... Oh, if we can hit him with 1 more. There we go. So no more shield guy. There is a checkpoint thing in this room with him. If I could fly by it and hit it, that would be fantastic. Oh, no. Let's go back to the other checkpoint of safety, since it's not in the same room as that guy. And now that it's just us and him, we should be able to go ahead and kill him, I think. hopefully, since he doesn't have any more shielding guys, there's no more repair guys in the general direction here, and it did take a whole lot of his health off. He's already about a quarter of a health, and there we go. That should be it, and that's him dealt with. Okay, cool. So with all of our points back into the rockets and the rockets only, we were able to go ahead and kill him. I don't know if we were actually able to kill him last episode, to be honest. It really did not seem like our guns were doing anything worth the damage to him, so we can go ahead and fly back into the other area here. We have one more big guy that kind of didn't seem like he wanted to die either right now, but now that we have all of our points dumped into the rockets, we should hopefully be able to deal with him. We have alternate projector algorithm Mark II, so we actually have 252 points we can spend. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our boosting thing a little bit here so we can go a little bit further with this guy. So we'll go ahead and get that guy. We'll go ahead and pick up this thing. It's going to reduce the energy cost of the boosts, and we have 24 points, so that's not enough for anything. Let me go ahead and find the other big guy that we were fighting a second ago, and hopefully with this guy we can do the same thing. Just start pumping rockets at him now that they track, and we should be able to deal with him relatively easily here, as long as we can target the repair guys over him, but it's still targeting him. Don't know if there's a way I can change that. Let's go this way with it and shoot a rocket. There we go. Shoot another one, please. Follow the little guy. Can we hit the little guy? Thank you. Now the big guy should be open for shots here. And I think his big front end might be a shield. So he might... Well, actually, no. That rocket hit him, and it did take a lot of his health off. So let's just go ahead and pump rockets at him, and we should be able to kill him in a second. And it is indeed. If we hit him in the front here, his health is barely going to move, if at all. So we need to go ahead and warp behind him and fire some rockets. So his backside was the weak point, and there we go. We just got a new weapon. We got a laser. So let me go ahead and fix this door, or the generator. It's going to open up a door for us, and we should be kind of close to it, I think. Yeah, we're right next to it. Okay, so let me go ahead and fix this guy as well. I think we have some guys this direction to deal with. We do. So we can deal with them how we've been dealing with everything. We can just hold down X or mash X until we have a room full of rockets and all these guys are dealt with. So let's go ahead and get them pulling toward us, and it's actually targeting the big guy in the other rooms for some reason. It ignored the first two guys here. I guess it targets the biggest guy, maybe? I'm not too sure how this is working. But we have one of the little energy suckers in here, so hopefully this targets that. And we need to go forward a little bit. So I think that just killed him. It did indeed. Let me grab all the money here. We can go ahead and get some more upgrades. And then hopefully this gives us another blueprint, hopefully for the rocket, because there's one more blueprint on the rocket that we can't actually purchase right now until we get something else that unlocks it in the tree for us, because it's locked currently. But let's go ahead and head up here and clear this area too, since we can go ahead and head up here. We have another blueprint thing in this room, so we can go ahead and get another one hopefully. Or not a blueprint, but another loot crate thing. So hopefully it's a blueprint in it. No blueprint. Okay, well, let's go through the gold door then and see what's over here. We have more lasers, so I'm gonna double back really quick and just hit a checkpoint, because me and lasers are like not friends and I just keep dying on them. So I'm just gonna go find a checkpoint and save. So while we're here, we can't actually buy this thing, the new laser, unless we want to go ahead and reset our guy again, but it is for tearing shields off of people, so that might come in handy. We're going to need that definitely. So I think what we'll end up doing is probably buying that and no longer using the machine guns, since our rockets are kind of good now that we have that tracking thing. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and reset our guy one more time. I'm going to rebuy all those things except for that last one. Buy all the rocket things again, a little bit of the boosting, and then dump whatever points we have in on that laser. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, well, there was only one upgrade for the laser, so that's all we got. And then we dumped the rest of those points in on our boosting engine. So now we have a few more upgrades on that thing for the time being. So let me go ahead and head back over to the laser hallway of nonsense, and we'll go ahead and get through that right now. So before we actually head down those lasers, if we backtrack a little bit here and go this way, we have another thing of lasers in this hallway here. So what we're going to go ahead and do is head this way first, and hopefully this leads to something that is useful to us. So let's go ahead and try not to die on these lasers. That would be ideal. I'm going to just float here for a second. There we go. And we are through totally the first try, not 20 minutes of trying that thing, because I'm terrible with lasers. And I think we are just going to go ahead and pump rockets down this way, and hopefully we can deal with these guys relatively easily. And, ooh, you know what? I forgot I had the laser. That's what we just bought. I'm gonna die because we don't have anything going on for us there. Let's do that, and then the rocket can go ahead and clear them, and I freaking got hit by the laser. So if we actually take a look at the map, it looks like that little area we just went to connects to this room. So I'm gonna actually go through these lasers instead of that hallway of lasers, since this is only 3 of them and it's not as terrible, I guess. So let's go ahead and do that. And we made it through relatively easily. We have a checkpoint here, so that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and hit that so we don't have to go through this again. And what do we have here? Let's go up here. Ooh, you know what? We have some guys here. Let's go back down here and let's go ahead and shoot our laser and see if we can tear their shields off and then shoot a rocket. And the laser drains our... Oh, you know what? I guess maybe not the laser. Maybe it's the guy. The guy might have been doing the most of that draining there. I don't want to do the wave thing right now. I really don't. Let's go ahead and get past this guy if we can, just so we can go ahead and get our laser working for us. And it did tear his shielding off, and it kind of sped that whole process up. So we just have to get used to using the laser because it's a little awkward. So actually that area might need to be accessed through that hallway of lasers. So we might actually have to go through that thing again just to get into that area, because unless this area we're in now loops around to a door or something that leads into that room, we have to go through those lasers to get there. But I think for right now, that's going to go ahead and be it for today's episode. Next episode, we'll go ahead and probably go back down into that area to go ahead and see what's in there, because there was a lot of lasers and a lot of, not necessarily a lot of dudes, but we just kind of weren't prepared to go ahead and fight all those dudes, so we died relatively quick. But hopefully next episode we can go ahead and get some more blueprint upgrades for the laser, because that's going to come in handy. Something that maybe doesn't drain as much power. I'm not too sure if that's even draining a lot of power, because we just had a energy sucker guy in this little grouping of people. So I guess next episode we'll see more of it, but for right now that's going to go ahead and be it for today's episode. So hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.